Hello everyone, this is Jasmine from Jazz Draws Art, and I am back with another drawing my favorite Christmas movies video. Up next is Home Alone. I include Home Alone 1 and 2 as a joint thing, as I did with the Santa Claus for the trilogy, just because I know there are more Home Alones, by the way, but they're not with the same characters or actors or anything. But the first two, I love them. I love Home Alone. And I also realized I'm probably not going to have time to squeeze in my other favorite Christmas movie that I wanted to add. I will get my most favorite one in next week, but as for this week, yeah, it's definitely Home Alone's in my top ones. I love Home Alone. Specifically, I just love Marv so much. I mean, who doesn't love Marv? If he's not your favorite character, let me know who your favorite character is down below, because I honestly don't know who it could be besides him. There are many good characters in it, but it's just, he cracks me up so much. I can watch Home Alone multiple times in the Christmas season and laugh every single time because of him. I love him. I had a few problems doing this speed paint only because, you know, a lot of things were going on, so I had to keep stopping and coming back to it and stopping it and coming back to it. And then also my software for recording, as usual, decided to get glitchy and kept stopping. And then when I did get it to work, it made the drawing process and all my keyboard shortcuts really slow. So I had to stop it and restart my computer to hope that it would fix it. Hopefully one day, you know, I can get over these problems, but it happens to everybody, so yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing this. I specifically wanted to make sure that I drew Harry with the feathers and Marv with the iron print in his face, just because I love that scene where Marv comes in after Harry gets covered in feathers. He's like, why the heck are you dressed like a chicken? Marv has so many good lines that me and my family quote throughout the year. Things like, wow, what a hole. And it just, oh, these movies are a huge part of my childhood, and it wouldn't be Christmas without them. I just can't go without watching these movies every year. They're a staple in my household, as I'm sure it is for many other people. And if you haven't seen Home Alone, then I highly recommend watching it, because it is so good. It is so good. I don't usually try and oversell movies, but there's no point in saying anything other than that, just because it's hilarious. I really enjoyed doing this piece, even though it was a lot more work because it was 3 people. I kind of tried to just go and do more of a simple piece, kind of like I did with the Santa Claus, where I didn't go in and fully render and do all the details and editing and cleaning up like I normally do. And also, I didn't really get a chance to, I don't know if you noticed, do the sketch in this one because I lost the file. It got corrupted with my program, just in case you're wondering. Anyway, moving forward, I also noticed that at the end of this, I didn't shade Marv's clothes, so I'm probably going to go back and fix that when I have time, and you will be able to see the finished piece on my Instagram. Hopefully, you know, I'll have it fixed by then, and if not, I'll do an update. But still, I tried to do a little bit more things that weren't hard labor intensive to get all done, like all the little patterns and everything like you saw with Harry's jacket. I didn't really want to do the texture in the pattern, so I just put like a pattern that I had overlay and changed the opacity, and I changed it to like, I think I changed it to overlay setting on the layer. But yeah, just so like it gives it more dimension without me having to go all out with making sure I get the pattern and the color and the highlights right. The part I actually found more difficult was Kevin. It was hard because I'm not used to drawing kids. Kids have much more rounded faces, their heads look huge on their little body. And also, I don't draw blondes or this style of haircut either. It's not quite a bowl cut, but it's the rounded, you know, kind of hair. And I tried to make it look as close as I could to my reference photo. I didn't get everything. Like, I ended up not drawing Kevin's hand and Harry holding his hand because I just I was not in the mood. I tried to draw it, I did not like it. I tried it too many times, so I just erased it and I left it out. But hopefully you guys can still enjoy the drawing. Yeah, so shading Kevin's hair, I tried to do it so it wouldn't look weird and choppy and too brown. Want him to still look blonde, but with the shadowing that it has that kind of, I don't know, it makes it look darker than it is, but I was hoping that with the highlights that it would help brighten up his hair and that I could get his face right. I felt like not everything's 100%. Again, not everything's 100%. If I was really, really trying to make this a fully fleshed out piece, I would have spent probably more like a week on doing this. But considering the time that I have, it is a very busy time for everyone, and especially for an artist. It's a very busy time of year. So I'm just trying to get what I can done for you guys, something to share my love of the holidays, which I love to watch Christmas movies and sit by the tree and stuff like that. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays to you, and I hope you can still find enjoyment in watching this art being made and appreciate it just for being art. As you can see for Kevin's sweater, I also put like this texture that I had, and I put it on a really low opacity with a few different settings, so that way it would just give you the illusion that it has like a pattern, like a knitted pattern, because I didn't feel like making a pattern for it either. I just took what I could and went on with it. And yes, I was super lazy with the background because I intentionally was going to blur it out, but I didn't like how it looked blurred out so much later, so I just left it. But the main focus anyway is on the characters, so I hope you guys like it anyway. Especially considering my Santa Claus drawing didn't get a proper background like this. Like, I didn't feel like doing the fireplace and everything in the background. This is just the door and a china cabinet. I didn't even draw the phone, I don't think, but yeah, I'm putting a wood texture on the shelf in the background. There's so many different things from these movies that I love. Did you know that you can actually stay in the McAllister house? Like, you can, I think it's a bed and breakfast or something like that, or you can rent it. Would love to do that. I think that would be so much fun. So, anyway, what was your favorite moment from the Home Alone movies? Mine are always, of course, anything to do with Harry and Marv. I love it when Marv steps on the ornaments. I actually made merchandise of that on my store. You can check out the link to my website and it'll bring you to my store. Or you can go to Redbubble and search Porcelain's Key and you'll find me. But it's really hard to pick a favorite moment out of the Home Alone movies because there's so many good ones. I know that my mom loves the part where the tool shed goes down the stairs and it flattens them against the wall. I like it when Marv falls through the hole. I love it when Marv gets hit in the face with bricks and then he tries to throw a brick at Kevin later and he's like, "Suck brick, kid!" Another one of my favorite lines. Oh, so good. So good. I know, a lot of the references I make are mostly to the second one. I do love both of them, I promise. The first and the second. I just watched the second one a lot as a kid because it had more of my favorite moments in it. But the first one's really good. I love it when Marv screams. He just has one of those perfectly cut comedic screams. I don't know. Some people just know how to scream so well and make it so funny, and he's one of those people. Oh, So many good lines from them. I just Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like this video and to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!